Believe me, I totally understand where you are coming from right now. You feel like you have been working and working and pushing and moving to get what you deserve, your credit, your recognition, your pat on the back, your ship coming in, and it just hasn't happened. And to add insult to injury, it's like you're watching everybody else succeed and get what it is that you know in your heart you deserve. So what gives? Greetings, friends. Welcome back to Blossom NB, and today we're going to look into something that I know has been really troubling for many of you guys, because I've been hearing this, I've been feeling this, I've been getting this message lately that you are wondering when it's going to be your turn to hit that home run. And no, I'm not really talking about baseball, although this could be a sports issue for you, but generally I'm speaking metaphorically. This home run is you getting the accolades you deserve, the attention you deserve, the recognition that you have earned. When is it going to happen for you, and why hasn't it? We're going to consult with the Beautiful Creatures Tarot today to get some answers, some advice, some guidance. We're also going to pull an oracle card, and I believe I'm going to start out with a 5-card cross of truth, and we'll take it from there and see. Sometimes with the Beautiful Creatures cards, they want to say more to me. They like to be a bit chatty, so we'll just take it as it comes. All right, so we've got our 5 cards that came out for the cross of truth. And in true Beautiful Creatures form, we also had 2 additional cards that want to be seen and heard, so we'll do them afterwards, but we'll do them before we read our oracle card or cards. Alrighty guys, so let's dig right in. Let's start here with our current position or situation. And hello there, 3 of Wands coming in with an absolute major confirmation of what's happening right now. Because it is saying, hey, I see that you have created something for yourself that you are trying to manifest into reality. And I also see that you are running out of patience. Your patience is definitely giving you some issues right now, because you feel as though you have been at this forever. And you're almost to the point where you're like, I'm done. But you're not done. You clearly aren't done, because the very creation of this is your passion. This is what it is with tarot that just blows my mind, because the fact that patience is coming up as the current position, it's not saying like, hey, hello, I see that you've got all the patience in the world. Because it knows that we are coming to it with a problem. And the problem is that our patience is running thin. The universe is very well aware that for us, the waiting on this achievement to be realized is where the issue is at the moment. So let's see what we've got here for a hope, maybe. Interesting. The King of Swords coming up here with logic. So I want to give you guys an example of what this means right now in this reading with the King of Swords coming up. So let's say that the issue here is someone has opened up an Etsy shop, and it's been up and running for about 6 months, and they have not as of yet seen any sales. And rather than do some logical thinking about why and trying to approach it very systematically, you go into like panic mode, and you start to question whether or not you're even doing something that's going to produce any results for you. Like you almost go to a fatalistic mindset. And if not fatalistic, you're really just getting all up in your feelings about it, taking it personally, and just going down the anxiety rabbit hole. So the King of Swords wants to pull you back. It wants you to rely on your intellect, on your logic, on your ability to reason, to figure out perhaps why no sales have come in, and to do what you can to rectify it without allowing your emotions to get the better of you, because the universe sees that that could be a potential issue. All right, throw us some help, universe. Wow, we've got the paranormal coming up in what's going to help out here with the situation. That's really intriguing to me. So naturally, I want to use this as a commercial. I want to use this opportunity to say, like, hey, consult with your favorite tarot reader, that the universe is urging you to do so. And I do believe that that is definitely one of the messages going on here. But I also believe this has to do with finding and honing in on that little voice inside of yourself, that intuitiveness, that part of yourself that is sentient. So I feel as though the universe really wants you to tap in to that curiosity, that bit about knowing but not knowing at the same time, and to try to really use that to your advantage. And how could not knowing be an advantage? Well, obviously in this case, it is causing you some frustration, but it might require you going a bit deeper, digging down deeper, and even getting some quiet time within your own mind. And I don't believe that we all have to be empaths or intuitives or psychics to get messages and to accept and receive messages from the universe. These very well might be happening for you right now, and the universe wants you to pay attention and be on the lookout for this. Okay, it's challenge time. Oh yeah, challenge it is. I mean, if this card isn't the epitome of challenge with hardship coming up in the Ten of Wands. First off, we're talking about our spirit here, the exhausted spirit that has completed its cycle and now wants to move on. And there's this feeling of just going round and round and getting nowhere. I'm also hearing comparison here, competition. So I'm getting the message that this weariness of spirit for you really has so much to do with the comparison of yourself to others. And rather than acknowledging all that you've accomplished so far, you're dismissing all the beautiful things you've made happen thus far because you don't feel like you have completed your journey. So I'm hearing that this is where the wheels keep getting caught in the mud. So this continual comparison and trying of your patience could be exactly why you haven't progressed. I'm also hearing motion without passion. So I believe that you feel as though the clock is ticking and that you are running out of time. This is an illusion. You are not running out of time, but it is affecting your spirit here. It's a direct connection. And coupled with this feeling of competition for you, it's just a negative dynamic. So potential outcome, looking at the Six of Cups. So yeah, I definitely see why this deck wanted me to have 2 more cards in this reading, because I'm not seeing that the Six of Cups is the eventuality of the situation. I'm seeing that the Six of Cups is a result of what's going on right now. So we're going to look at these 2 cards for sure. Because here we're talking about nostalgia, memories, longing for a simpler time, back to when your heart was truly engaged in an innocent way with this whole entire endeavor for you. So again, whatever this is, guys, if this is a business, something that you've been wanting to get off the ground, whatever this may be, at one point or another, your heart was really strongly engaged in the effort. And I think that the universe is seeing an eventuality that it will be reunited with this effort once again, and that perhaps it will have to do with implementing new tactics, perhaps, ways to get your heart reignited with this effort. So this is talking to coming back around again to where you started with your heart, with your emotions, because anything you do in life, especially something of this magnitude for yourself, you'll need to have that strong emotional connection to it. And if it falters, you've got to bring it back around again. And look what we've got here, the One of Cups, the Ace of Cups, guys. Here is that renewal of that emotion, that connection, that sense of newness once again that you're going to be finding for yourself. The universe most certainly sees that this has gone missing, but that you're going to find a way back to it, back to the joy, the love, the initial excitement. And I think it's no accident that it followed the Six of Cups in this reading, because that nostalgia, that feeling of newness, freshness, of love, of excitement, this project is what you're holding in your heart right now. This endeavor, this thing that you want to attain for yourself. And it doesn't even have to be a project. But whatever it is your time to shine. It's your moment in the sun, and you want to claim it. And somewhere along the way, your heart fell out of this effort. Finally, we've got the Chariot, which is about motion, movement. The Chariot will propel you forward. So what the universe wants you to know is that no matter how you're feeling at this moment, even if your spirit is weary, you've got it within you to continue on this journey. You've got this gorgeous butterfly, this metamorphosis happening for you. And I'm hearing trust in divine timing. The Chariot also talks about willpower, determination, succeeding. This is really a great sign here that eventually you will be looking at the attainment of that recognition, that position of success, that acknowledgement, that business getting off the ground, whatever this is for you. This is the making it card. And I can hear you guys, you're like, okay, but when? But when am I going to make it? The tarot spoke of divine timing earlier, and this means that when you have your heart, mind, soul, and spirit aligned with this effort again, you will reach that goal. Let's go ahead and see what the Oracle wants to add to this reading today. Okay, we've got 2 cards that came out. We've got a chatty oracle today as well. And these are also affirmation cards, guys. I really love this set. So let's see what they have to say. My future is an ideal projection of what I envision now. That's amazing. Because this is really saying that we mustn't be afraid to believe in the future. I sense that so many of you guys feel like you're running out of time, but it's right here. It says, my future. There's still time. The patience issue just keeps coming up. My future means that you've got this future and you're working on it right now. You're laying the groundwork. And I know it's frustrating at times, but you have to keep going. This one here says, creative energy surges through me and leads me to new and brilliant ideas. Yes, it does. New and brilliant ideas. And these ideas are going to continue to come to you because what you're doing right now is something that you believe in with every fiber of your being. I definitely want to encourage you guys to stay on this path because the messages we received today were validation that you are doing the exact right thing and that time is not your enemy here. It is on your side. What we are seeing here is a picture of your eventual success, of your reaching that goal, that desire, that things will happen for you in divine timing. If you get weary, by all means, take a rest, but keep going afterward. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you will subscribe, stay tuned for more, and if you would like to contact me directly for a personal reading, I will drop my email address in the description box below. Take care.